beautiful English class. Just a reminder before we start, we are in the third intermediate grade for plus 5. We are in the first semester. Our lesson today, 3C, Do You Speak English? Grammar and Write, presented and prepared by Muhammad Falata, and that's me. Let's start, everybody. What we are going to learn today? We are going to learn about 3 different things. First, we are going to differentiate between since and for. Then after that, we will learn how to use since and for in the context. This is important. After that, we're going to write an article with a concise plan. Okay? I'll start, everybody. Let's start with warming up. We have the 3 questions. I will read this question. I need you to answer these questions. Think about it, okay? Question number 1. What year did you start studying in the intermediate stage? What year did you start studying in the intermediate stage? Question number 2. Are you still studying in the intermediate stage? How long have you spent in the intermediate stage? Okay, think about the answers. Think about it. Okay, let's start our lesson. The year is 2001. Jack is a boy who used to live in a city. His father bought a big farm. For that, the whole family had to move. In 2001, they arrived to the farm. Jack was very excited about the place and he tried to discover all the places around his farm. The year is 2015. Now it is year 2015 and Jack is still living in the farm. He really enjoyed the time in working in the farm. He plans on getting married and raising his children there in the farm. Okay? How long has Jack lived on the farm? This is the question. From 2001 till 2015. How long has Jack lived on the farm? What do you think? Okay, we have different kind of answers. Please listen carefully. The first answer. Jack has lived on the farm since 2001. Since 2001. Okay, and we can say Jack has lived on the farm for 14 years. For 14 years. Okay, he started in 2001 and now 2015, so 14 years, or we can say since 2001. Okay, the question is, what is the difference between the 2 sentences? This one and this one. Both of them correct. But what's the difference? We use since here and for here. Think about it. Since here and for here. Okay, got it? Think it's clear? Okay. How long has Jack lived on the farm? Jack has lived on the farm since 2001. Specific time. Okay? Specific time. means exact time, okay? I mentioned the time. That's what I mean, specific time. Since 2001, he lived in the farm. Okay? Got it? We use since. Specific time. Okay? Okay? And the other answer, how long has Jack lived on the farm? Jack has lived on the farm for 14 years. Duration of time from 2001 till 2015, 14 years. Duration of time. Okay? Not the specific duration of time. Not 2001, we said for 14 years. From 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 15. So we use for duration of time, okay? Not specific, the opposite, okay? Specific and duration of time, not exact time, okay? 14 years between 2001 and 2015. Got it? Got it? Good. Okay. Let's explain more. When is for and since used in a sentence? The rule. Use for to refer to the duration of time, as we said before, followed by a period of time, hours, 7 years, etc. Since we refer to the specific time when the action has happened. When I said Jack 2001, he started living there. Okay? Followed by a specific point of time, like in 1994 at 6:30 November, etc. Specific point of time. Here, 7 years. When did it start? Didn't know. We count. Okay, hours. Hours ago. Okay, not specific time. Period of time. They're different. Period of time and specific time. Duration of time, specific time. Okay? For and since always come with perfect simple. Has and have. Subject, have, had, past participle, object. The verb 3, past participle. Don't forget that, okay? They have eaten lunch. They have eaten lunch. Okay? This is the structure. Don't forget that. Okay? We took it before. The perfect simple. Okay, let's go to the questions. Complete with for and since. It is duration of time or specific time. You have to know, then you easily can pick for or since. I haven't heard from him blank years. Years, duration of time or specific time. Then you'll know what to use, for or since. I have known Yusuf 3 years. The same thing. Okay, Mark has written 3 books. Blank, he moved to Paris. Specific time or duration of time. We have had this TV, blank, 5 years. Of course, here, number 1 is since, because specific time in 1995, 4 years duration of time, for 3 years, that's duration of time, since he moved to Paris. Since, okay? This is specific time. Number 5, we have had this TV for 5 years duration of time, not specific. Now it's time to write. Why you are learning English? It's a good question. I've always liked learning English. I've studied it for many years. In fact, I started when I was 8 years old. Now I have English lessons at school 4 times a week. I enjoy it very much because I learn something new every time. Our teacher tells us to study hard, but I don't always have time. I usually study for about an hour or two every day and then some more at the weekend. Since last year, my English has improved a lot. That's why my teacher says I hope that it will continue to improve. Why you are learning English? The reason I am learning English are many. First, it's a beautiful language. Also, it's very useful. It's the language of the internet, and a lot of universities around the world are English speaking. I want to study and work in Australia for a few years, so I have to speak English very well to do that. English also helps you communicate with people from other countries. From the sample article, answer the following questions. How long have you been a student? Please pick up a paper, write it down because it's writing time. Okay? It's very important to apply what we learn. So it's writing, not listening. Pick up a paper. Please write your answers. How long have you been a student? Number 2. How old were you when you started learning English? How old were you when you started learning English? Number 3. How often do you have lessons? How often do you have lessons? I mean English lessons. Number 4. Do you enjoy them? Why? If yes, why not if no? 5. How many hours do you study a day? How many hours do you study a day? Number 6. Has your English improved since last year? Has your English improved since last year? Okay, please write down your answers. Think about it. It's writing time. I've always liked learning English. I have studied it for many years. In fact, I started when I was 8 years old. Now I have English lessons at school 4 times a week. I enjoy it very much because I learn something new every time. Our teacher tells us to study hard, but I don't always have time. I usually study for about an hour or two every day and then some more at the weekend. Since last year, my English has improved a lot. That's why my teacher says I hope that it will continue to improve. Okay, from the sample, question number 1, the answer of question number 1, I have studied it for many years. Okay, this sample to help you to write. Okay, it is helping you how to write, how to structure your writing. Okay, to make it perfect. Question number 2, the answer of it. I started when I was 8 years old. You have to change the year if you want to. Now I have English lesson at school 4 times a week. 4 times a week. The meant about you. Change it. Put your hours of your lessons. It's up to you. It's all about you, everybody, okay? I enjoy it very much because I learn something new every time, okay? Because I enjoy it. If you don't, you say why. If you enjoy it, tell me your reason. Write it down, okay? Question number 5. I usually study for about an hour or 2 every day and then some more at the weekend. Okay, so about you, choose your answer. I usually study for about an hour or 2 every day and then some more at the weekend. So choose your answer. Change the hour, 2 hours, 3 hours about you. Question number 6. Since last year, my English has improved a lot. Okay? My English has improved a lot. Okay. From the sample, why are you learning English? What are future plans? What are your future plans? Okay. Let's see. Read it again. The reason I am learning English are many. First, it's beautiful language. Also, it's very useful. It's the language of the internet, and a lot of universities around the world are English speaking. I want to study and work in Australia for a few years, so I have to speak English very well to do that. English also helps you communicate with people from other countries. Okay? Now let's see. Question number 1 and 2. This is the reason I'm learning English are many. Then the first, second, tell me all, write it down, all your reasons. Okay? All your reasons. In writing, you can write all your reasons. Doesn't have to be the same. Change it, write it down. Okay, I want to study and work in Australia for a few years, so I have to speak English very well to choose your reason. Okay, now rearrange the sentence to form an arc. Okay, English was always an interesting language to me. I love it very much because English helps me socialize more easily in public places. I enrolled mean register or subscribe to intensive. Intensive means lot of hours, okay? Lot of hours. Course of English that takes place 5 times a week. Now I spend all my free time on studying English, which is about 3 hours daily. Recently, everybody has noticed that my English has improved a lot. I have just started to learn this widespread language. For that, I have started to feel more confident in speaking with foreign people. In fact, I'm now 15 years old. Use the following question to arrange the article. To rearrange the article. Number 1, how long have you been a student? Number 2, how old were you when you started learning English? Number 3, how often do you have lessons? 4, do you enjoy them? Why and why not? Number 5, how many hours do you study a day? Number 6, has your English improved since last year? Okay, you will arrange the article. you will arrange the article. You just rearrange the sentences to form an article. Okay, let's read it. English was always an interesting language to me. I have just started to learn this widespread language. In fact, I'm now 15 years old. I enrolled to an intensive course of English that takes place 5 times a week. I love it very much because it helps me socialize more easily in public places. Now I spend all my free time on studying English, which is about 3 hours daily. Recently, everybody has noticed that my English has improved a lot. For that, I have started to feel more confident in speaking with foreign people. Okay, keep in mind this instruction while writing a paragraph. It's your time now to write your paragraph. Number one, every paragraph has to have an introduction. Okay, how to start, give an introduction about you, about yourself. Number two, there is always a conclusion. Okay, the end, give a brief thing about you and about the subject. Number three, use simple sentences and join them with coordinated and. Okay, we have here the coordinators and but or okay with the sentence to join them. We use adverbs. We know the adverbs mean of frequency, always, never, usually, etc. Sometimes, rarely, never, okay. All these adverb of frequency. Number five, use the same tense in the whole writing paragraphs. Okay, the same tense, past, present, okay. Number six, use the synonyms, especially with adjective. We know the synonyms, okay. It's different word, but the same meaning. Don't use beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Use beautiful, use enjoyable, okay. Use different kind of the adjectives. Okay, number seven, avoid passive voice. We know the passive voice in the sentence. The sentence subject acted by the verb, like the ball was thrown. Okay, the end of our class today. We use for and since. Just remember, for refers to the duration of time, followed by a period of time, 2 hours, 7 hours, etc. Since, we use since to refer to the time when the action has happened, specific time, followed by a point of time in, for example, in 1994 at 6:30 November, etc. For and since always come with perfect simple. And in writing, the plan for writing an article about why you learn English. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, don't forget that question that we took, okay, in each paragraph as sequence, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, okay, you have to follow to make your article perfect. Okay, this is the end of this lesson. Please write down your article